That's better. I'll go again. Good morning. Sorry about that, guys. Technical problems with the camera, or just technical problems with Maria possibly as well. Anyway, we're going to go at it. We're going to go at a cardio core session this morning. So open your windows, grab your water, have your mat laid out, and we'll get ready with the warm-up. Just while you're doing that, I'll go through really quickly what we're going to do. We're going to do it nice and short and sweet. Sprints on the spot, plank on the ground, and shoulder taps as well if we can. We're going to stay on the ground then for our mountain climber. We're going to turn over onto our backs for a nice strong crunch into the tummy muscles. Up onto our feet for a jumping jack, down onto the ground for a Superman, and then we're going to finish off with a lateral shuffle and one of my favourites, the dead bug at the end. So, lots coming at you, lots up and down, lots of jumping about, lots of energy required. When you're ready, we'll get started with the warm-up. So, bring it on the toes, nice and light. And too far forward. So remember, watch for visual cues, listen to what I'm saying. I'll show alternatives as we go through so you can decide which one suits you and your ability and your energy levels this morning. Bring the knees a wee bit higher. Bring it into jacks. Remember, you can alternate here if the jack is too high impact. Forward and back into your stride. Back to jacks. Good. And we'll jog it out. Speed it up. And slow it down. Nice big circles now with the shoulders. Deep breaths. Change direction. Bring the arms out to the sides. Hold, forward, to the side again, palms up, get a nice stretch into those shoulders and delts, cross them up. Go diagonal this time. One more, switch sides. Good, shoulder rolls, just listen those shoulders up. Oh. One more. Nice big slow movement. Plant the feet, rotate the hips. Switch sides. Bring it down into a squat. Use the elbows on the knees. Get a wee bit lower if you can. Carefully push up through, stretch the backs of the legs. So one more. And bring it up through. And last time. Hands on the floor. Back into your plank position. Bring one leg forward as far as you can. And if you have it, then you can stretch here. If not, just work the leg as far up as you can come with it. It's okay. But you're stretching up those hips. And you're stretching those glutes. 3 each side. And back. Down onto your knees. Stretch it back. And bring it back up. And we will get started. So, as I said, we're going to start into the round. I'll call them as I go. Most of these you'll know anyway. And as I said, we're going to start with the sprint in the spot, down into plank to tap, flipping it over onto the mountain climber and into a crunch to start. So when you're ready, on the spot, 3, 2, let's go. So we can do a nice slight jog here. Speed it up if you want. Speed it up for the last 10 seconds, okay? Let's go. 3, 2, and 10. Well done. Down onto your mat now. And we're going on to our front for a plank to tap. So, most of us are going to plank off our knees. You can plank off your feet if you wish. Elbows on the floor. Plank position back. If you want to go off your feet, you're here, okay? If you can. You can also do it here this way if you want to add in the taps, okay? 3, 2, let's go. So your basic plank is fine. I'm going to show you this way. Otherwise, we're going plank to tap. So what we try for this one is to not rock too much. So as you can see, I'm trying to control my core here. I'm not doing this. Watch here. None of this. You're keeping your pelvis facing the floor, and when you put your hand up, you're crunching that core to try not to move too much. 3, 2, and last one, time. So there will always be a little bit of movement there, that's okay. Just try not to rock too much. Let's flip over, we'll go here now into a crunch, and then we'll do the mountain climber after. So we're on our back, feet are flat on the floor, hands are at our temples, head and shoulders are lifted slightly off the floor. We're going to crunch from here. 3, 2, let's go. Crunch it up, crunch it up. For beginners, hands are here, and you just lock everything up, and then you crunch these muscles, and that brings your head and shoulders up. Notice how I don't go back flat on the floor each time. My starting point and my end point are the same. You're halfway through it. Keep going. That's too easy. Get those feet up. 10 seconds. Last 5. And 10. Flipping it over now. We're going into our mountain climber. So you can do the mountain climber off the wall if you want to stand up. Hands against the wall, lean forward, and then bring the knee up to the chest. Otherwise, a bit off the mat so I don't fall. Hands are below my shoulders. Plank position. Pelvis low. Knee comes in. 3, 2, let's go. So the knee's coming in and down. My foot stays up off the ground. My pelvis stays low. I'm not up here. You see people doing this. This is not a mountain climber. This, plank position, bring the knee in at whatever speed you can. And even if you do speed it up, you keep the pelvis low. 10 seconds to go, guys. 3, 2, and bring it up. Well done. So, we are going on to the feet again. Jumping jack down into our Superman. In there. When you're ready, same as the warm up. 3, 2, let's go. Good. So remember, here's your alternative. If you have maybe issues with pelvic floor, or you just don't have the energy for jumping jacks this morning, that's okay. If you can, go here. Good. Find your own rhythm, hands above the head. None of this. Watch this. See people doing this. No. Up and out. 5 seconds. And time. Well done. Bring it down onto your front. So we're going to go into Superman. And we call it Superman because we look like Superman when he's flying. So we're down on our tummy. And we have our hands at our cheeks. We're going to lift the leg at the back. This is beginners. And all you do really is squeeze the bum cheeks. And that lifts the leg for you. You can also alternate, bringing in the other hand as you lift. And then if you want to advance it, you go here. 3, 2, let's go. So we're going here. I'm not putting any pressure, my back isn't moving at all. So a lot of the time when people do these exercises, they tend to throw themselves up. No. You squeeze the bum, you lift the shoulders. If that's too much, work just on the leg. Squeeze the bum. And you push the pelvis into the floor. And that brings the heel up towards the ceiling. So that's your basic Superman. And again, you can alternate and make it a wee bit more difficult for yourself. Good. 3, 2, and time. Bring it back up onto your feet. We're going to finish off with a nice lateral shuffle. And then we're going to go down onto the ground for our dead bug. There we go. When you're ready, to the side, depending on your space, I'm going to go 3. 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, stop. When you're ready, 3, 2, let's go. So go, if you have room for 5, go for it. If you have room for 2, if you want to do it on the spot, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whichever suits you. Stop. Touch. Just a nice wee cardio move. Keep the heart rate up. Good. 10 seconds. Last 5. And 10. Onto the floor, on your back. So, this is our dead bug. Because we're going to look, I like to call it the upturned turtle, but don't tell them. So, we're here. We have flat back, 90-degree angle, hands and here. So beginners, all you're going to do is extend the heel to here and switch sides. Okay? Let's start and I'll add in progressions as we go. Let's go. So here, beginners, if that's too easy or it's really not challenging you, go as low as you can with that heel, out and down. Now watch how my core is engaged here and my back stays flat. My hands can be here, my hands can be up for balance. If it's too easy, go with this one. Now I would only attempt this one if you know you have strength in your core already. Do not do this part or this variation if your core is not too strong, because you'll hurt your tummy muscles trying to stretch it all out. You're better just to work on strengthening up the core by using the legs to start. And again, you can go here. It's absolutely fine. 5 seconds. And time. Bring it up. Grab a drink. We're going to do that again. Excellent. How are you doing? Good. So again, we'll go through it now a wee bit faster this time because I won't be, I suppose, stopping and starting as much as we go. Think about the next movement. Am I staying on the floor? Am I getting up? I'll call the next one before we finish the first one so that you know what's coming. So there's a lot of up and downs in this one, but it's a really good full body workout and it really will get your energy levels kind of set up now for the day. So we'll give it another 30 seconds and we'll get started again. If you want to keep the heart rate up here, just keep going with your active recovery. You don't have to stop. So back into our sprint on the spot. Back down onto our plank and tap. Remember, try not to rock that pelvis, keeping it facing the floor as we go. Staying on the floor then, we'll go over onto our back for our crunch. Back over onto our front for the mountain climber. Up on our feet for the jumping jacks. Go for a wee fly with Superman. And then we finish off with our lateral shuffles and our last move, which is the dead bug. So, we'll get ready to go here now in about 10 seconds. We're starting off with a sprint on the spot. Are you ready? Are you ready? Right, let's go. Bring the knees up. So again, it can be a nice mild jog. It can be a faster jog. It depends on your energy levels. It depends on the floor that you're on as well. Good. Deep breaths here. You're 15 seconds in. So we might speed this up for the last 10 seconds, okay? Ready? Let's go. 3, 2, and time. Well done. Down onto your clanking touch. So remember, you can do an ordinary plank off your knees, or you can go here. I'll try not to knock myself out in this mat here. You're in your plank position, low pelvis. 3, 2, let's go. So hands are coming up, now I can go off my knees as well. Okay? And your hand goes directly underneath your shoulder. I bring my hand to my shoulder and down. I tighten my core and I really clench my bum and my tummy muscles so that I don't rock. Good. 10 seconds to go. Try not to rock too much. If you're on your feet, you may find yourself rocking a little bit more. That's okay. Just allow the body to move where it needs to move, but try and keep it as stationary as possible. 3, 2, and tight. Bring it down onto your back now. We're going to do our crunch. Think about which one you're going to do and follow that through. 3, 2, let's go. So I'm going for the medium one here. Everything's locked. The only part of me that moves are these muscles. I squeeze in, I bring my chest towards my pelvis, and I bring it back out. In, out. I'm not throwing my head, I'm not pulling my neck, and the only part of me that is actually moving is my tummy. Everything else moves involuntarily because the body brings it with it. 5 seconds. Well done. So you're going to stop it now. Flip it over onto your mountain climber. Again, think about your plank position. Hands are directly below the shoulders. Be careful here. We often see people going here with the mountain climber. Walk it in here now. So I want your hands directly below your shoulders, and I want your plank tight. 3, 2, let's go. You bring it in and out. In, out. In, out. And then you can speed it up. Try not to lift the bum. And even if you do find yourself adding in a little bit of speed, keep that pelvis as low as you can. Not up here. We're down here. Good. Find the rhythm. There's no speed test here. Core is tight. Core should be screaming right now. You're nearly there. 10 seconds. Keep the hands and shoulders in line. 3, 2, and tight. Bring it up. Back into our jumping jack. We're nearly there, guys. Ready? Let's go. Excellent. Well done. Remember, you can go here, or you can jog it on the spot. 5 seconds. Last one, and 10. Well done. Bringing it down now onto your tummy for our Superman. Or Superman. Shoulders up, hands are just below your kind of chin, your cheeks. Pelvis into the floor. 3, 2, let's go. So remember what I said, squeeze the bum, squeeze the glutes. And when you squeeze your bum, it'll push your pelvis forward. And it'll bring your heel up a little bit. It doesn't have to go high. That's plenty. That movement there is enough. If you want to, and if you can without straining your back, lift it higher. Remember, you can also alternate here. But my core and my tummy is all set solid on the ground. 5 seconds. And last one. Carefully now, hands on the floor, push yourself up, and we bring it up onto our feet. We're nearly there, guys. Side shuffle. 3, 2, let's go. So again, whatever you can do, space-wise. You're halfway. So the heart rate should be nice and up here. 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1 more. And 10. Down onto the floor again. We're going to finish off on our back with our dead bug. Ready to go? Position. 3, 2, let's go. Remember, heel goes up and back. Heel goes up and back. Or a little bit lower. Make sure that back stays flat on the ground. If your back begins to arch, it means that your back is doing the work. And this should all be core and hips that are doing the work here. If I want to extend it, or I want to go a wee bit more difficult, and I have the strength, I can go here. Breathe. 5 and bring it in carefully. And stay where you're at. We'll go on and cool down. So, nice deep breaths here now. Put the heels out towards the wall. And then put the hands above your head. Stretch them back towards the wall. So that should bring your chest up a little bit as well. And allow your body here now just to fall into the floor. Deep breaths. Good. Bring your feet and knees together again here. Hands up. Hug your knees. Nice and tight. You can give a slight rock side to side if your back allows. Just roll out that lower back. Hold on to that left knee and extend the right heel. We always lead heel first in these stretches. Bring it back in carefully and stretch. Feet back together onto your mat. Put the right ankle onto your left knee, and very simply, I want you to push towards the wall in front of you. Big up into the glutes and hip flexors. If you want a deeper stretch now, reach through and bring the other leg in. And then again, you can push here if you're able. Push the heel towards the wall, the ceiling as well. Lots of stretches going on here. And down, switch it over. Foot goes up, I push. Deep breaths into these stretches. Leg forward. And breathe. Bring it down. You can now bring it onto your side or onto your front. If you're on your side, legs are together. And I want your knees together again here. And I want your pelvis pushed forward so that you're giving a good stretch into your quads. If you can do this on your front, do it on your tummy. If not, you're just going to roll over now onto the other side. Let's go onto the tummy for this one. And again, you push the pelvis forward into the floor here. Really stretch those quads. And relax. Hands underneath your shoulders and just glance at the wall in front of you. Don't push into this. Bum back onto the heels. Child's pose. Bring it up onto your hands again. Toes into the floor. Let's plank. Just to finish off the stretches on the floor. Down we go. And we walk it up. Let's go big with the shoulders just to finish off. Shoulders forward. And back. Arms out. And forward. So the shoulders should be a lot looser now than they were 25 minutes ago. Good, and we'll finish off by taking a big step back. Tilt the pelvis forward and low. Bring it up, switch it around. So again we go back, tilt forward and low. And we bring it back in. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that. Get it done. Short and sweaty. Really sweaty.